These are the stories of people that caught our attention this week that deserve a call out either for their good or for their foolishness. Would you like to kick us off?
No, go ahead.
Wonderful. So I just got one. I just have one mention. I don't think we mentioned it on the show last week because of when we recorded or whatnot. The whole thing around the Justins, Justin Jones and Justin Pearson, in Tennessee, being voted to be expelled. They were expelled from the house or the chamber, expelled from the chamber. One of them at the time of our recording, Justin Jones, has been there was some sort of vote to put him back in the chamber, but there's gonna be a special election coming up. And I just want to say, y'all, that we already knew they wasn't hiding no more. But it's getting wild out there, and I just want y'all to be paying attention. That's it. I just want everybody to be paying attention. And once you pay attention, do whatever action you feel like you need to do based on what you have been watching and witnessing. That is all for me.
Well, I want to first give a shout out. Feels like inappropriate, but there's a man that I follow named Alfred. Alfred Brooks II, and there's a photo of me on Instagram wearing a t-shirt that says, "I'm the teacher Fox News warns you about." His business is a great business of like different things. He's a teacher and he has all these cool graphic t-shirts. I've been following him for a number of months, if not years now. And recently he had a post asking people to pray for his son, who is I believe he's 16, if I'm not mistaken, who was out on a trip with friends and jumped into a river or into a body of water to help save someone who was drowning. And ended up getting swept under the currents himself. And then another person jumped in to save him and they got swept under the currents. And over the course of a few days on Instagram, we saw this go from pray for my son to my son has passed away, trying to save someone. And it was just kind of a stunning thing to see happen on Instagram, to see a kid wanting to save someone else who was drowning, and to see him pass away. And so I just wanted to send love to the family. I know that's an incredibly difficult thing to be experiencing and to a thing that no one ever expects to happen. But I wanted to just send some love over to the family. They have a GoFundMe on their Instagram page. And I'll make sure that we have the link to all of that. So to the Brooks family, just sending y'all love. I also want to give a shout out. I've done a shout out here before in a hard left turn to the Southern Roots Vegan Bakery out of Texas. They are friends of Michael Chin, who you outed on the show earlier today. The Southern Roots
outed. Hold on. Hold on.
I mean, outed as being a person who goes to a barber. And gave away the fact that they would share clippers with someone like you.
They were sanitized. It's all right. Everything's okay.
Noted. Okay. And I just want to shout out the Southern Roots Vegan Bakery. They have delicious baked goods and they ship all over the country. We'll have the link to be able to get more information from them. I just got a package of cinnamon rolls. Baby, when I tell you, Michael was like, "No, what you do is you put them in the air fryer on reheat for a couple of minutes, and baby, they got me together." So shout out to Southern Roots Vegan Bakery. Lastly, I want to give a shout out to a friend of the show, a listener of the show, Larae Ferry, who also comes, I hung out with Michael yesterday, so these two came from Michael. Apparently, Larae was listening to the show from the very beginning and saw our original photo on the show and thought, your voice was attached to my face and my voice was attached to your face, and then realized that we were swapped and were very disoriented by it all. And I was so intrigued by this Freaky Friday voice swap situation thing. I thought that was hilarious, and I'm trying to imagine how someone hears your voice and sees my face and thinks that, and then vice versa. It's hilarious to me. So I love that. But shout out to Larae Ferry.
With all due respect.
Oh, this is about to be disrespectful. I can feel it.
With all due respect, okay? Let's just say, okay? Your body, your physicality, your person, that's better. Your person couldn't handle, all of this. And it's no shade. Because our persons are
wow.
different. Our persons are
Oh, wow.
different.
Yeah,
That's
I
all
don't
I'm
think you
saying.
could. I don't think you
That's
could
all I'm saying.
handle all of this. All
Like,
of this.
yeah,
All of
and
this,
you're not
like,
wrong. You're
it's
not wrong. I don't
you
want to
know what?
handle none of that. I don't want to handle none of that. I
It
would
would
have
you'd be overwhelmed. It'd be
none of
like, I
it.
don't even
Nope,
know what I'm
none
doing
of
here.
it.
So shout out to Larae Ferry. I've listened to people on the radio a number of times and then like actually seen their faces and been like, oh, this is what you look like. So I get that. Shout out to Larae.